Hello everyone, so in this video we're going to look at expanding brackets. By the end of this video, hopefully you'll understand how to expand both single brackets and double brackets, and you'll understand how to collect what's called like terms. So let's start basics. When we expand the bracket, it means 3 times whatever this bracket is. So if it's 3 times x plus 1, all we're going to do is we're going to times here, and we're going to multiply here. What's 3 times x? 3 times x is simply 3x. Yeah? And likewise, 3 times 1 is just equal to 3. And so therefore we have expanded the bracket. Okay, what about this question? Again, feel free to pause and have a go. But for everyone else, it's the exact same thing. What's 4 times 2x? 4 times 2x is simply 8x. And likewise, what is 4 times minus 5? This is a minus. What's 4 times minus 5? It's simply going to be equal to minus 20. And so our final answer is 8x minus 20. And again, same thing when we have x's in front. What's 3x times x? 3x times x is the same as 3x times x. So it's 3x squared. Yeah? Whenever a number is squared, it just means that it's multiplying itself, like, you know, a square. We have an x here, we have an x here. Area is going to be x times x, which is equal to x squared. And likewise, because we haven't finished expanding, what is 3x times 4? 3x times 4 is just going to be, well, what's 3 times 4? 3 times 4 is 12. So our final answer is plus 12x. And we can leave our answer like this because we can't add x's to x squared. So we just leave it like it is. Okay, what about if it's asking you to expand and simplify? We're adding brackets, so to speak. How are we going to do something like this? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to do this as 2 steps. So 3 times 2x plus 3 is the same as, what's 3 times 2? 6x. Yeah? And what's 3 times 3? 3 times 3 is simply equal to 9. Okay, what about x times 3x plus 5? So again, I'm going to do it same color. So x and 3x plus 5. What is x times 3x? X times 3x, again, like we've shown in the previous example, is just going to be 3x squared. Okay? And likewise, x times 5 is just going to be 5x. Now, the question is asking us to add this onto this. So let's write it out as one big thing. So we have a 6x, we have a plus 9, we have a plus 3x squared, and we have a plus 5x. Now remember what I said earlier. We can't add x squared terms to non-x's. It just doesn't work like that. You can't add bananas and apples. Like if someone asks you how many fruits are in this bowl, right? How many fruits are in this bowl? Oh wait, can I even draw in yellow? Oh, that looks so bad. All right, I actually can't see anything. Okay, it's all right. So that's a banana. Just bear with me, guys. So if we have a certain amount of fruit over here, right? That was bad drawing. Right? How many fruits are in this bowl? Right? There are 3 bananas. And 2 apples. And likewise, what do we do to simplify this? We have 3x squared. Let me do that in a different color, actually. We have 3x squared, so 3x squared. But how many x's do we have? We have a 6x here, and we have a 5x here. 6 plus 5 is just going to be equal to 11x. Does that make sense? So we only need to add these ones because both of these have just x's. Everything else has either x squareds or nothing. And then we add 9 onto the end because 9 is the only non-x term that we have. Feel free to give this another go in your own time, or rewind the video if this didn't make sense the first time. Okay, what about something like this? So for this example, we have 5x plus y minus 2x minus y. So again, let's split it into parts. We've got 5x plus y, which is the same as when we multiply these. And we multiply this. We have 5x plus 5y. Yeah? And likewise, here we have minus 2 times 2x minus y. What's minus 2 times 2x? Minus 2 times 2x is equal to minus 4x. Because whenever we have a plus and a minus, it multiplies to make a minus. But when we have a minus and a minus, like we have 2 here, we have a minus 2 and a minus y. Minus 2 times minus 1 is 2. So this will just be plus 2y. And likewise, as we have done in the previous slides, let's write it out as one long thing, and then we can progressively make it shorter. So you got 5x plus, I'm going to make the y's in green, just so you can see it a little bit better. It's 5y. And then we have minus 4x plus 2y. And again, we're just going to add the bananas and the apples together. So what we have is we have 5x here, and we're taking away 4x from it. Yeah? So therefore this will be x. 5 minus 4 is just equal to 1. And likewise, we have 5 plus 2 here. What's 5 plus 2? 5 plus 2 is just equal to 7y. And so therefore, the final answer, I'll write this in red once and for all. The final answer is x plus 7y. Okay. The final type of expansion that I will show off today is what about double brackets? This one we're doing x plus 4 multiplied by x plus 6. How are we going to expand that? Okay, what we do is we just do exactly that. We multiply each of the terms by each of the terms. So let's say we have x plus 4 and x plus 6. What we're going to do is we have an x squared, x times x, excuse me. So we multiply here. And we multiply here. And then we also need to do the same for the bottom. Or we need to do this for the plus 4, excuse me. So plus 4 times x and plus 4 times 6. So, okay, let's do that then. So what's x times x? X times x is just going to be x squared. X times 6, well, that's just going to be plus 6x. 4 times x is just going to be plus 4x. And finally, 4 times 6 is just equal to 24. Now, this is fully expanded. However, we need to now simplify it. And to do that, it's the exact same as what we've done here. We can't add this x squared term to any of these. But what we can do is we can add these two x terms because both of them have an x attached to them. So what are we going to do? We're going to do x squared plus 10x, because what's 6 plus 4? 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. And then we just add the plus 24 at the end, because the plus 24 doesn't have anything else. You can't add a 24 to any of the x terms. You can't add an x squared term to any of these. So our final expansion is x squared plus 10x plus 24. And it works just as well with one of these harder questions. So again, let's write out the bracket. So here we have 2x and x. What's 2x times x? 2x times x is simply equal to 2x squared. Yeah? 2x times 5 is just going to be equal to 10x. Minus 3 times x is just going to be equal to minus 3x. And finally, minus 3 times 5 is simply going to equal minus 15. So now, to simplify, all we're going to do is we're going to collect the like terms, right? This is the only x squared term that we have. Everything else is not x squared. This is the only non-x term, right? However, in the middle here, we have an x term and an x term, which means that we can carry out this sum. So I'll just leave these numbers as is. So we know that this is going to be, this is the wrong color, 2x squared. What's 10 minus 3? 10 minus 3, or rather 10x minus 3x, is simply going to be equal to 7x. Because this is plus 10 and we're minusing 3. And then obviously minus 15 is just how it is, because there's no other non-x terms in this expression. And finally, what about something like this? X plus 5 all squared. Now, a common mistake students do is they do this. I'm just doing this. This is not equal to, so that if anyone's skipping past this video, this is not correct. X squared plus 25, because all we're doing is squaring each of them. This is wrong. Completely and utterly wrong. Please don't do this. X plus 5 all squared. What is that? That's the same as x plus 5 times x plus 5. So now all we're going to do is the exact same as what we've done throughout the past 2 slides of this video. So x times x is simply going to be equal to x squared. X times 5 is just going to be equal to 5x. 5 times x is just going to be equal to 5x. And finally, 5 times 5 is equal to 25. Second, sorry, I made a mistake there. Okay, and again, just like previous examples, these are the only values which are the same. Everything else is different. So this is the same as x squared. What's 5 plus 5? 5 plus 5 is simply equal to 10. So we add 10x, and then we add 25. Okay, I hope that this video made sense to all of you. If you have any questions or comments, do feel free to drop it in the comments down below. If you want some extra tutoring, drop me an email. My email is down in the description. Keep on learning, as you have no idea what you're capable of doing.